So Terra Classic is still up today. I figured we would see a correction by now, but we have held this support line extremely well. Let's talk about that and much more extremely important information in this video. Leave a like and subscribe, and also watch until the end of the video so you don't miss any of this extremely important information I'm about to give to you guys. But yeah, so Terra Classic is still up 8%, doing 11% better than Bitcoin, 12% better than Ethereum. If you check here, the global crypto market is still at 912 billion. That's a 3% decrease. If you look, there's basically just red everywhere in the market except for Terra Classic. We are just doing so much better than the rest of the market. We're currently ranked number 213 in the world with a $600 million market cap and a volume of about $357 million, which is up which is down 31% over the past 24 hours. So that's pretty much what we're looking at here. And in terms of price action, you can see we were just doing such low volume over the past week until a couple of days ago, 2 days ago to be exact, when we saw a massive uptick in volume after Anonymous started to comment. We're going to be going over that in a couple of minutes here, but I just want to mention we're doing extremely well. When we look at the historical data, the volume we are seeing is very unprecedented over the past 2 weeks. We can see the volume was below 100 million for a very long while there, until June 26th, when we got that first $139 million in volume, and then yesterday we did $530 million in volume. Today it has come down pretty significantly, down 31% to 350 million. However, it is doing 350 million is definitely enough to see anywhere from 10 to 30% in gains. So yeah, they're doing extremely well with Terra Classic here. Now let's get into the news, but before we do that, I do want to mention that we do have a free section of our private Discord, and if you guys have not joined this yet, you are literally leaving free money on the table. It is free to join this, and we have just been absolutely killing it with our callouts with stock options as well as crypto. You can see here we did about 34% on one stock option, 5%, 30%, 47%, 22%, 43%. These were all made today. And then also the free section, we did about 50% and 46% today. So we're doing extremely well in there. Go ahead and join with that second link in the description. Go ahead and get a free stock with the first link in the description. But anyways, let's talk more about our article for today. And that's going to be Terra Classic spiked 17% in the last 24 hours. The reason might comfort you. So Terra Classic or Lunc hodlers woke up to a pleasant surprise on the morning of the morning of the 27th of June, when the infamous hacker activist group known as Anonymous announced that they are looking into Do Kwon's crimes. Notably, the Anonymous group earned its popularity from hacking and exposing corruption in governments and major corporations around the world. The hacker activist group now plans to investigate the Terra founder with regards to Luna and UST crash. And also, this announcement actually yielded a pleasant surprise for both Luna and Lunc holders, more Lunc holders, because obviously Do Kwon is no longer affiliated with Lunc, he's now affiliated with Luna. But yeah, Lunc was trading at 88 during this press time, or when they released this, after a 63% rally in the last 24 hours. Evidently, the Lunc has struggled to maintain significant upside ever since the Terra blockchain fork. However, I would say it's been doing better than Luna personally. However, this time around, Terra Classic's robust upside was backed with heavy accumulation, as the MFI soared from 23 to as high as 75. It did not experience significant friction until the price crossed the 50% RSI level. So, can Lunc maintain their bullish performance? It is hard to tell if the latest uptick will turn out to be a passing fad or lead to better days. Although Anonymous promised to seek justice for Luna holders hurt by Do Kwon's actions, the activist group also warned that investors may not receive compensation for their losses. So they're saying, hey, we can actually get this guy, but who knows if you're going to get any money back, because this money is most likely gone, sadly. However, Terra 2.0 is operational, and investors have hope for Terra Classic's future. Like all of us, we have a lot of hope for Terra Classic. Furthermore, Lunc's latest upsurge had the second strongest bullish volume ever since its relaunch. It was also characterized as a strong uptick in its market cap. This reflects strong inflows in the past 24 hours. The reading volume and market cap confirms that the announcement by the anonymous group resulted in the positive price action of Lunc. So they're basically giving the success that Terra Classic or Lunc had to the fact that Anonymous made this kind of announcement. So I think that the anonymous post obviously had a lot to do with the uptick in volume, but I also think it was the fact that the burn proposal was also underway. So just all of these things happening at once kind of made Lunc have a lot of volume and do really well. However, the supply held by whales metric did not register an uptick. This basically means that most of the accumulation was fueled by retail traders. It also confirms that the whales have been treading cautiously as far as Lunc is concerned. So basically the whales that have been accumulating Lunc, they didn't really accumulate much more on this bump that we had. They kind of just stayed put. All retail traders were basically making this go up in price. The low development activity for most of June provides more clarity as to why investors are yet to regain confidence in Terra and Luna. Obviously, over the past 2 weeks before we had this major uptick in volume, we were doing less than $100 million in volume. But this outcome may limit Luna's short-term upside. However, the retail market seems to be doing a fine job with the latest rally, and perhaps the right catalyst would support a bullish outlook. So this is kind of like a wishy-washy article. They don't know whether to support Lunc or not to, but I'm just saying I think that Lunc has a very bright future, and this volume only confirms that fact for me. But yeah, in terms of technical analysis, so yesterday we saw a bit of a pennant here, and it actually broke our pennant, but then it held a support here pretty well at about the 78 level. So I would think we make a new support here at the 79 level, and then I think we're gonna have a new resistance here at about the 96 level. So we're gonna probably trade pretty tightly between these two things. We are well above the EMA line. We are trending down technically on the MACD, and our RSI is only at 55, so this isn't really like where I like to be trading. However, if we are able to see a break above about that 95 level, we can see a break to even higher highs for Lunc right here. So we'll just have to see what does happen with Lunc. Personally, the technicals don't look perfect for a trade for me right now, and I just kind of want to see how it does over the next day, whether it comes back down and touches this EMA line or not. But obviously all this volume that we're seeing, it could help sustain this big run that we've been having. But other than that, that's pretty much going to be all I have for this video. Make sure you guys get your free stock with the first link in the description. Make sure you guys get joined up to our free section of our private Discord with the second link in the description. Leave a like and subscribe. That's going to be it. I'm Zach with Finance Bro. Take it easy.